In 1994, Benetton won their first Constructors' Championship. However, there was some controversy behind that championship. That controversy is the 1994 Option 13. To get some background information, in 1992, Williams won both Drivers' Championships and Constructors by destroying the field. The team won again in 1993 with Alan Prost. The reason about this was driver aids, and seeing this, the FIA had to do something to stop the Williams team's dominance. So, driver aids, what did they do? Well, they helped the drivers control the car better. Some of their driver aids included traction control, anti-lock brakes and launch control. Traction control helps the car off the grid without having wheels spin. Anti-lock brakes help the tyres lock under braking. And finally, traction control helps keep the car stable through corners. The FIA saw this and decided to ban all driver aids. However, they did not introduce any other rules to keep the cars stable. What this means is all the cars were extremely twitchy. They started the season in Brazil with Schumacher winning. However, Senna was leading halfway through the race until the pits. When both Senna and Schumacher come in, they were also on the same lap when they pitted. Schumacher was a few seconds behind the Williams car of Senna, and Williams had a good pit stop. Both cars refuelled. However, when exiting the pits, Schumacher was ahead. This sparked Senna to be suspicious of the Benetton team, and Senna started to investigate. At Okayama, Senna was hit off on lap 1, and rather than go back to the pits like drivers normally do, he stood at turn 1, listening for any signs of traction control. When he went back to the pits, he told the Williams teams that he had found proof of driver aids. The next race was San Marino, and as we all know, on that fateful weekend, Roland Ratzenberger and Ayrton Senna lost their lives. In the aftermath, the FIA decided to investigate the McLaren, Ferrari and Benetton cars to see if they had driver aids. Ferrari was seen to be safe and did not have any driver aids. McLaren were found to have an automatic gearbox, but only for the upshifts. However, Benetton did not submit the data for 2 entire months until Charlie White and a team of computer analysts and coders came along that the data was investigated. They found a line in the code called Option 13. The Benetton team showed Charlie White and the tech engineers how the code worked. They defended themselves, saying, we can't use the code as it's not on the computer. However, if you scroll down, you could use it. The whole incident was then put to bed. The Benetton team was not punished, and then at the German Grand Prix, which was at the old Hockenheim ring, the car of Jos Verstappen, father and Max, exploded into flames. The fuel hose was not properly secured, and fuel splashed all over the car and the mechanics. The fire was big as a whole pit box. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt, except for some minor burns on the crew and Jos. This was found to be the result of a fuel hose with no filter and stopped the fuel spilling out. This was done to save time in the pit stops, and that explained why Senna exited the pits before Senna in Brazil. Now, just for some context, if they didn't have a filter, that meant that they could get the hose in quicker, put in fuel quicker, and take it out quicker, so it could have much quicker pit stops. The season continued, and the season finished in Adelaide, with Schumacher crashing into Hill in one of the most controversial driver championship finales in history. Schumacher won the championship, but his reputation was in the bin. Actually, that is quite a good video idea. Anyway, this is a story of the 1994 cheating controversy, and if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and if you have any ideas, please comment them, because I'd love to hear your suggestions. I hope to see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.